I've got 4 daughters, and that's my primary motivation for this whole thing, is to help visualize and to help manifest a world that they will enjoy and they will love. And this is the answer to it all.
Thank you for watching Dro TV. We are back here at Galt's Landing with my friend Jim Gale. Jim, thanks for showing us around. This place is truly amazing with everything you have going on here. Before we take up too much of your time, because I know you're extremely busy, I really do.
I love this.
I know you do, but you've got people from all around the world want information from you, so I value your time tremendously. I want to touch on the connection, the spiritual connection between the garden, nature, and I mean, myself personally, every day I'm out in my garden because I want to be out there. Yeah. Can you talk on that a little bit?
Yeah, everything is, we are spirit. We are spirit in a divine experience, spirit playing a divine game. Spirit is the foundation of everything. And then we are living our temporary individual experiences of that spirit. And to me, there's nothing more joyful than being outside with nature, with family, seeing the kids playing. I've got 4 daughters, and that's my primary motivation for this whole thing, is to help visualize and to help manifest a world that they will enjoy and they will love. And this is the answer to it all. I mean, we've got 220 currently different types of fruit trees and medicinal plants and sweet potatoes and Cuban oregano, and there's cherries and Jamaican cherries and Barbados cherries and guava and nasturtium. That's amazing. It's got like a sweet, can you imagine that as a garnish for a salad or for a meal? It's got such a unique taste. It's like got a little bit of sweetness, a little bit of wasabi. We've got sugar cane. We've got moringa. You know, this is like strawberries, cassava, just all right in this area. There's so much food. There's probably 1,000 pounds of sweet potatoes in the ground within 50 feet of me. And how much energy did that take? We put the sprig in the ground, take a sprig like this. By the way, the leaves are edible. The stems are edible. You take this sprig, you put this in the ground, right here. I've got a new sweet potato plant growing up. What? That's nature.
Incredible.
It's mind-blowing how epic it is. We keep the poisons out, and we use God's system, nature's system, permaculture design. It's all the same thing, and it's just pure joy. You know, and that's the other thing. We're not asking anybody to sacrifice. We're not asking anybody to give up anything. It's the exact opposite. What I'm doing is incredibly self-serving. It just happens to also serve everybody else and serve nature. So this idea that we have to give up in order to receive is the exact opposite of the fundamental of God's system. The more joy and love and service that we can express, the better it is for everybody else.
It's practicing abundance.
It's practicing abundance. It's demonstrating. It's living it.
Yeah. I can't thank you enough for letting us come down here and do this. Like I said, I brought some young minds down here, and I think they're truly inspired. You certainly planted the mental seeds today, and I think to everyone watching, I'm sure you've blown some minds. I think we touched on a lot of things, Jim. I made a whole bunch of notes. I know we went through a bunch of them, but is there anything that you can think of we didn't touch on, or anything you want to leave our audience with before we wrap up today?
one thing comes to mind. Take a deep breath. Shut your eyes if that makes it easier, but just take a deep breath and feel your energy intentionally moving down into your heart and into your stomach. Follow your breath. Breathe in and then live in your body. Feel in your body. And then you might notice some aches and pains. That's okay. Those are symptoms and signs of something that you've been ignoring. Go in and love that symptom. Love that sign. Don't suppress it with crazy shit, poisons. Breathe in and love it. And when you shine that love, that energy, light on the dis-ease, then the message will come as to why that dis-ease is there. And then the message will come with it, the solution. Turn the problem, which is the feeling, which is the circumstance, into the awareness, which leads to the solution. So thank you, Mike, man. Come here, you. Good stuff.
You're truly an inspiration, Jim. Like I said, every day. So if you want to find more information, go to foodforestabundance.com and book yourself a free strategy session and at least start learning something and figuring out how you can be less reliant on the food supply.
Boom. That's it.
Awesome. Thank you, my friend.
Ciao, buddy. Yeah, good stuff.
Thank you for watching Drew TV. If you're inspired by Jim Gale and our series demonstrating freedom, then schedule your free strategy session today with Food Forest Abundance by clicking on the link below and start your journey. As always, if you have any questions or need any help, please feel free to reach out to us on social media, as well as Food Forest Abundance. That's it. Let's get growing, everyone.
Food Forest Abundance exists to help you grow your own food. And we are building food forests all over the world. And just what is a food forest? Well, it's exactly what it sounds like, a forest of food. And like a forest, where everything grows and grows and grows, you don't need insecticides or pesticides or other harmful chemicals, so it's a lot cheaper and easier to grow. And what do you grow? Well, you could start with your own food supply. What we do is rooted in permaculture, which is a great way of saying permanent, regenerative, sustainable, easy, healthy, and beyond organic culture. A Freedom Farm Academy is made for leaders. It's made for someone who wants to ignite this food freedom revolution in the area in which you live. It will become the center of activity and interest for anyone who wants to grow their own food in your community. We will build it, and they will come to your Freedom Farm Academy from all over your city. They will experience what is possible and become inspired. Then, thanks to you, they will have your food forest team, that's us, design and install a food forest in their own yard. And this will happen again and again and again on their ranch, at their church or school or homeowners association. From your Freedom Farm Academy, the freedom to grow healthy food will spread all over your community. Now, what exactly is a Freedom Farm Academy? as a kind of living grocery store and revolutionary nursery, all in one. It's a freedom, health, and abundance demonstration and education system. It's an asset that grows, literally. It's a limitless menu of possibilities to feed your community. You need only a half-acre or acre of land to get your Freedom Farm Academy. You choose what you want to grow, and our design team will design those foods into the system. Imagine our world when schools catch this vision, churches, homeowners associations. Also included with your Freedom Farm Academy, a children's forage garden. This is where we set up tours for schools and allow children to relearn the basics of gardening. Air pruning beds, off-grid energy systems, ham radio for grid-down scenarios, a pond and/or an aquaponics system. You'll also get a seed bank, a chicken coop, a beehive apiary, a compost tea brewer, a vermicompost center. You can also add any of the following, and we'll design and install it for you. 1 or more tiny home/office or bug-out buildings, a covered cafe area, a greenhouse, a root cellar, optional, a water harvesting system, a kombucha bar, optional, a microgreen smoothie bar, optional. The ultimate goal is to set you up so that people who want to take back control of their lives by taking back the supply of their food, their nutrition, their health, will come to your Freedom Farm Academy. Being a part of the solution in these times is a wonderful feeling. You see, we believe in the right, the intelligence, the leadership, the revolution to grow your own food. Because we're Food Forest Abundance, and we believe in growing freedom.